Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Knife Chats with Tobias. Just a real quick shout out to Oregon Knife Guy for this wonderful gift that he sent me. Now, if you are familiar with his channel or if you're subscribed to his channel, you've probably already seen a preview of this knife or what is basically this knife. This is a Camillus Camp knife, but he did the same thing to a case jackknife that he did with this knife. And in that video, he showed how he did it and everything else. But he sent me the Camillus Camp knife, and he used this special wood on it, which is really some cool looking wood. And rather than just looking at a bag, let's pull it out and take a look at it. And I can tell you a little bit more of what he did with this, but you see the wood there. And this is naturally the way the wood comes. It's a two-tone wood. I'm guessing part of this is like the heart of the tree or something like that. I don't know. But it isn't that it's been dyed this way. This is the way it naturally occurs. And you see how that line is in there and everything. It's just really kind of cool looking wood. And it was scrap wood. He doesn't know what kind of wood it was. But I have seen a similar wood like this coming from oak trees. So that's where it might be coming from. And like I said, it's an old Camillus knife from the tang stamp and the blades and everything. If you can see the tang stamp there, let me see if I can get better lighting on it for the tang stamp. It's the long line underneath Camillus there. See there? And I have to probably inset it. But this is one that was used in the 1960s or so. So that's when this is from. Carbon steel blades. And the blades are still quite full. And got pretty decent action on them. The everything locks up nice and tight. This pivot needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but really not bad. The can opener is also definitely a 1960s style can opener from Camillus, and it's got a pretty decent movement on it. And you got the short cap lifter screwdriver going on there. And if you notice, the tip of the screwdriver is nice and straight. So this was a fairly well-maintained knife to begin with. What Oregon Knife Guy did is he cleaned it up quite a bit. I'll probably clean up the pivots a little bit more and oil it and get it moving a little bit better. But look at how well he did the back springs and that brass spacer and brass liners and everything. Look at how shiny those are. They look really great. And like I said, he rehandled this knife, so this wood is new. The pinholes are missing on here. So he removed the pins and it's just put on with an epoxy. But if you can see there, the main spring, the pin for the spring is still full. And so he also sanded that down whenever he did this work. And that is flush with the wood. I mean, it's just a wonderful job that he did on this. And I don't know if this is the first or second time he's handled a knife. He might have done it more than that, but it sounds like it's something that he is just picking up on. And he polished it really well into the bolsters and stuff too. Yeah, the line here could probably be cut a little deeper now, but truly, I'm not complaining at all for a knife that is, wow, 40 some odd years old. This thing is just beautiful. And these new wood handles just really make it look fantastic. I love the way this wood looks on this knife. And it just adds more character to this, 40 plus year old knife. And, you got a great patina on the blades. It looks like something that has been lovingly cared for, and I really dig it. And the fact that Oregon Knife Guy thought of me to give this knife to really makes it pretty cool too. So definitely a knife that I will cherish into the collection. Look at how well this is done here. The way he's got the finger nick in there for the brass liner. It is lined up perfectly. He really knew what he was doing when he was sanding this. And if this was like some of his first opportunities of doing this, man, he puts me to shame for sure. I'll tell you that much right now. This is just a fantastic knife. And the wood covers are just really unique. I've never seen anything like that, so that just adds even more to this knife. But wanted to share it with you. I'll throw on some pictures at the end here, some close-up shots and everything, so stay tuned for those. And just thanks a lot, Oregon Knife Guy. I really like this knife, and I really appreciate that you thought of me when you decided to give it to someone.
Let me take just a second to thank you once again for dropping by and spending a few minutes here at Knife Chats with Tobias. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate any comments that you leave. So please remember to give me that thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you'll know when the next episode is up and running. Thanks again for dropping by. Really do appreciate your time here.